Okay, dears, hello once again, Bareftes. Also, I'm Lavek. I hope you are fine. And what we are going to do today. At first, let me know, how are you? One sec.
Baref.
Pariyeriko. One sesela can.
Tatlav.
Perfect. Yev tu Baltimocan, and you? Baltimo? Okay, I think she just can't speak right now. Okay. Tabarek also joined us. Baref Tabarek Can Vontes. İnç beses. Hello, dear. I guess you also cannot speak right now. Okay. And so, guys, thank you for joining today's lesson. If you cannot speak, just type anything you want or questions you have in our chat box. And who can speak, or whenever it's possible for you to speak, just turn on your microphone and start speaking. I know that Ella right now can speak. So, dears, what we have for today's lesson. At first, I'd like to ask you whether you have done your home tasks or not. Like to writing down the words with the phrases from the video we have watched about Armenian basic phrases. Then we had dialogue task that you should write a dialogue with those expressions. Have you written a dialogue, guys?
Yes.
Good job, dear. Thank you very much. We will check it a bit later. And to write 3 sentences with different word order. Have you done this one as well?
We tried. We have tried.
Okay, dears. So let's not waste time, and I'm ready to listen to your dialogue and whatever you have prepared for today's lesson. Dear Ella, the floor is yours.
Okay. The first question was to write with words the first from the video.
Mm-hmm.
The first video or second video? Because the second video, it was about the Eastern Armenian sayings.
Yes.
So you mean we write the first from the Eastern Armenian says, or from the first video?
Yes, you can just send me your writing so that I can check it.
Yes.
With Armenian alphabet here. And as for the dialogue, if you have prepared dialogue, I'd like to listen to your dialogue.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have the dialogue. It was the combination.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dialogue about us as students, or any person, or the dialogue from one person.
It doesn't matter. The choice was yours.
Okay. Then I tried to answer question number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrote the sentence with different words order about
Yes.
the verb to sing. Yelger.
Yes, Yerkel.
Yelger. I sing in Armenian. Yes, yelgum em.
Very good.
You sing. Do yelgum es.
Very good.
She sing or he sing. Na yelgum e.
Mm-hmm.
We sing. Menk yelgum menk.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The second verb is to walk.
Okay.
Carrier.
Yes, Kyle.
Kyler. Yes. They walk. Nirank Kairum N.
Mm-hmm.
I am walking.
Mm-hmm.
I am walk. Yes.
Haylum.
Yes. Adam
M.
M. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Verb number 2 is to sit. To sit in Armenian is nistel.
Yes.
Nistel. I am sit. Yes, nistum M.
Mm-hmm.
They sit. Nerak nistum N.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is to sleep. To sleep, kennel.
Mm-hmm. Kanel.
Kennel. Kennel. And in Armenian, what I was noticed is about there is only one present tense in Armenian. Yes. And the verb is ending with el or l and al.
Mm-hmm. Yes, L or R.
Yes. Yes. To sleep is kennel. We
Mm-hmm.
sleep, menk, kunem, enk.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sentence. And I was just trying.
Yes,
Thank you.
dear. It was perfect. Thank you very much. You did really huge work and you worked really hard. Thank you. What I want you to ask or to do as an exercise, uh, you have mentioned a sentence with the verb sing, right? For example,
Yes,
I sing, yes, yerkum em.
yes,
As you remember, in previous lesson, we have learned that in Armenian, we can change the word order. Okay, so please change the words in your sentence the way to have the same sentence but with different word order. Yes, yerkumem. How will you change it?
yes, yergur em.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yekul,
Very
yem.
good. It's one variant, or we can say that it's the second variant. So yes, yerkumem, yesem yerkum, and third variant, how will it be?
Oh, yes,
Hmm. Do you remember? Can we start the lesson with the auxiliary
yes. The
verb?
lesson was we were change the order of the sentence. I read my book. For example, yes, gilk, kadum, yem.
Mm-hmm.
We were change the order to be yes, kadum, yem, gilk, im. And
Yes.
im, gilk, yes, kadum, yem.
Yes.
Yes, yem, kadum, im, gilk.
Very good. Very good.
Gilk, yes. And we were cancelled the word yes.
Yes, exactly, dear. Thank you. I
But
want to ask you a question. Can we start a sentence with the auxiliary verb in Armenian? Do you remember?
no sentence is allowed to start with an auxiliary verb in
Very
Armenian.
good. Perfect. Just
I'm
remember
trying.
that we can change the whole word order. Just we cannot start the sentence with auxiliary verb.
Okay.
The rest we are free to change. Thank you very much, dear, for your tasks. It was impressive. Girls, if you have done and if you want to speak, just turn on your microphone and let me know about your tasks. If no, we are going to the next part. Let me share my screen. Okay, dear, so today we are going to learn punctuation marks in detail. During these lessons, I've kind of taught you how to differentiate punctuation marks, what mark is for what, etc., etc. Because as you know, it is a bit different in Armenian. So question mark is in a different way compared to the English question mark, etc. So this is the lesson for differentiating punctuation marks. And please be very, very attentive because your writings, whatever you are going to write in Armenian, is hugely depending on your punctuation marks. Okay, so choosing the correct punctuation mark can have influence on your whole writing or on your whole meaning of your writing. Okay, dear, so be very attentive.
Hey guys! After talking about the Armenian alphabet in the last videos, this time I want to talk about the Armenian punctuation. You would think that the marks are equal in every language. This sign marks an expression. This sign defines direct speech. The next one separates sentences. The dot ends a sentence. The colon starts a listing or a definition. And the last one ends a question. All those signs are mostly the same in languages like English, French, Italian, German, and many others. However, this is not the case in Armenian, where all punctuations are marked differently. I will explain them now with examples. The first one is the full stop. You would have a dot at the end of the sentence in English. For example, I'm Daniel, dot, and that's the full stop. In Armenian, you have two dots looking like a colon. This is the full stop in Armenian. In this case, yes, Danielnem, full stop, which is two dots, looking like a colon. The second one is the question mark. What is your name? Question mark. This would be the English example. In Armenian, you would actually write down your sentence, put a full stop, the Armenian full stop at the end of the sentence, and you would put your question mark on the word that you want to question. In this case would be what or inche quanuna, and you would put your question mark on the last vocal after question word. This might be complicated, but it actually helps in written language when you have a sentence, a question, without a question word. For example, are you going to the gym? What are you actually asking in the sentence? Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the gym? Or are you going to the gym? So you can basically answer differently depending how the question sounds. But you do not know the answer if you write down the question. You can put the question mark in Armenian language on the word you want to question. For example, if you are going to the gym or someone else. Or you can put your question mark on the word going to ask if you're going to the gym or you're taking a taxi. Or you can put your question mark on the word gym to ask if someone is going to the gym or, for example, home or, I don't know, a restaurant or somewhere else. So basically you can use your question mark to emphasize the word, to question the word that you actually want to question, also in written form, not only by the way your sentence sounds, which makes it a little bit practical if you read books or texts because you know exactly what is being questioned. The next one is the exclamation mark or exclamation point, which looks like this in English. I am happy! Exclamation mark. In Armenian, this is similar to the question mark. You would put on the word that you want to emphasize. And there are actually two exclamation marks in Armenian. One shows excitement or happiness, like looking like a small wave, and the second one shows order and looks like a small accent. In both cases, you would put the exclamation mark, independent which one you want to use, on the word that you want to emphasize. For example, go home, you would put it on go, on the word that emphasizes the order or shows or explains the order, or on the word happy, because that's the thing you want to emphasize or you're excited about. The next one are the quotation marks. Surprisingly, the quotation marks are also different in Armenian language. This is not very complicated because you would put the question marks at the end, at the beginning, and at the end of the word or sentence that you want to quote, and this is in that way not very different, but they look different. The next one is colon. In Armenian, there are again two colons, or maybe semicolon and colon are a bit mixed in explanation, but we'll try to explain it in these two examples. So I have that first case, which is basically an explanation or a listing of items or people. In this case, I have three sisters, Jane, Rose, and Lisa. So you want to say that you have three sisters and you tell the names of your sisters. You would use this one looking like the reverse accent to list the names. And then you have the second one, which is basically two sentences that have some logical connection. For example, Tom could not speak, he was drunk. You could have written Tom could not speak because he was drunk. In this case, you would use dot. This looks like full stop in English, but this is the colon in Armenian. And this is basically the explanation that second sentence provides to the first one. In English, you use a semicolon to connect two sentences which are closely related. In this case, the example is Sam has two dogs, Mike has one. Instead of having two separate sentences with two dots, the sentences are connected with a semicolon. In the Armenian translation, you would use a comma instead of a semicolon in English. I really hope that the video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. In case you have any questions concerning the Armenian punctuation marks, write them in the comment section below. If you have any questions concerning the Armenian punctuation marks, write them in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for a future video, write them in the comments as well. See you next time. Bye!
All right, dears. I hope the video was clear for you, and from now on you have a whole understanding about Armenian punctuation marks, and whenever you decide to write something in Armenian, you will realize what mark you are going to use, when and how. So if you have questions, you can ask right now, or if not, I will give you time to study this material, and afterwards you are free to reach out. As for the next part of our lesson, we will learn new words and enrich our vocabulary. So I guess Tabarek and Baltimore, guys, can you speak or still not? Please just let me know in the comment section. And dear Ella, what about you? Can you read?
You mean to read the right sentence in Armenian language now?
Yes, dear. I mean, you can speak like it's comfortable. It's not noisy there for you.
No, not really, because until now I can't really pronounce them, and I tried. It's hard. I can't now.
Okay, dear,
Until
no
now I can't.
worries. At least you can just follow the whole process. And if you have comments or questions, just let me know about it, okay? Ella, what about you? Can you read the new words? Or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay, my dear. So let me share my screen and we are going to learn new words.
Ayo.
Mhm. Since you will read words, you are the only one who can read for this lesson. So I'm not going to torture you, kind of. So you are going to read only 5 words. Okay, dear?
Yes. Oh, ayo.
Ayo. Okay. This is the part of our new words. Okay, just read this part. Let me make the way that you can see only the words you are going to read. These 5 words, my dear: rainbow, strong, weak, fair, competition. Just try to read it on your own, and which letter you forget or whenever you need help, you know your teacher is always there for you. Begin, dear. Ella?
Yes.
Begin. How to say rainbow? Do you remember the first letter?
Yes.
It's Z.
Huh?
Z. This is and this is. They are the same. Z.
Za. Oh.
Like this in English. Z. The second word letter is E. And this one, do you remember this letter?
Yes. M.
A.
A.
Okay, so rainbow will be diazan.
Diazam.
Yes. Yes, dear, very good. Now strong. Do you remember this letter?
Is U.
Yes, U. Then J.
Ja.
Mm-hmm. And R. Ougère.
Uja. O.
Yes, ougère.
Uja.
Yes. By the way, guys, just remember that strength will be ouge. And strong is ougère. Okay?
Yeah.
Good job. Now the next one. Weak. What is the first letter? This shouldn't be with capital letters. So, weak. Weak will be tuil.
Twill. Twill.
Yes, tuil. T-U-Y-L. Tuil.
Twill.
Very good. What about fair?
Fair is
A.
A.
R.
Ja.
T.
Re.
Are. Artar.
Austar.
Yes, it will be fair. Artar. Then competition. It is Mertsuit. This one is letter M. Mertsuit.
Mansuit.
Good job, dear. Okay, let me read the words once again, and you just will repeat after me, okay? Once again. So,
Yes.
diazan,
Diazan.
ujer,
Uja.
tuil,
Ruin.
tuil.
Tuil.
Very good. Artar,
Ashtar.
mertsuit.
Mitsuit.
Can you read now on your own, or we just need to repeat it once again?
Siyasan,
Mm-hmm.
siyasan,
Ouvrir.
ouvrir,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
to heal,
Mhm.
or who heal?
Twill with T. Twill.
Cool.
Like this. Let me write English version, English pronunciation. Let me say. It will be T, U,
Yeah.
Y, L.
Oh, okay. Ardal,
Very good. Mer, sweet.
Medswitz,
Good job, dear. Do you have questions about this part, guys?
Baltom, try to read.
Yes, you can read it very well.
Dear Baltimore,
I guess she cannot speak because she mentioned it's not comfortable for her to speak. So
Okay.
what I will give you for the next lesson as a task, please just try to learn at least these words by heart, to know their translation, their pronunciation, and please, the sentences that you have written, change them the way that you can use punctuation marks, okay? So try to
Okay.
make your questions interrogative, or I don't know, use exclamation point, exclamation mark, etc. Okay, just work on your written sentences once again.
All right.
All right, dears. So, do you have questions? No questions.
Watch.
But I hope that's because you have understood everything, and I don't think today's lesson was hard for you to remember. At least you need to rewatch the video and reach out with your questions. So, dears, thank you very, very much for joining today's lesson. I wish you a very happy week, let me say that way. And we will meet on Saturday. Please take care. Հոգ տարեք ձեր մասին։ Շնորհակալ եմ, որ միացաք։ Կհանդիպենք շաբաթ օրը։ See you on Saturday. But please don't forget about your dialogue. Make pairs and work on your dialogues.
Շատ լավ, շնորհակալություն։
Ես եմ շնորհակալ։ Հաջողություն, սիրելիներս։